guest today. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Very good indeed. You're all bopping around to Two Door Cinema Club.
I know. We love it. We're having a good time in here. Correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't they from Ireland?
They're from Ireland, yeah.
Ah, okay.
What, are you a bit of a fan?
Well, I knew that because actually a friend of mine told me about them a long time ago, and they sort of blew up since then, and I remember him telling me that.
Yeah, they've had a great year. That album has just been a huge year for them. They've been touring everywhere, won a ton of awards as well, so...
We were clearly enjoying it.
Yeah, I get some strange moves going on. The crew are busting some strange moves in the background over there, I'm telling you.
Pretty typical.
Okay, this is probably what Irish people kind of are well, they know you through this. Choice Notes, of course, and you're playing the Sugar Club in Dublin tonight. So, is your first time in Ireland, is it?
It's our first time, except for Phil, who lived here for about 8 years.
Yeah,
so.
He's got the look of somebody who's been here for quite a while.
He's been absolutely beaming, though, since being back, and he's been showing us around and giving us a little bit of history, some of which we're skeptical about if it's true or not, if he's just making things up for our amusement, but it's been really fun so far.
Yeah, take him with a pinch of salt. So, tell me this, Choice Notes, used in a couple of commercials, a car commercial, most notably. It's kind of a great way to get your music out there, isn't it, really? Yeah,
it's been really helpful for me. Coming from Detroit, I'm sure they want to kill me over there since we have so many car companies, American made. But no, it's been fabulous for me, and it's given me the opportunity to promote myself out here and finally have the chance to come play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you've been based over in the States for quite a long while, but you've been living in London for a bit, haven't you?
I've been back and forth. The past 4 months have been a bit crazy because I recently signed to a UK label. Mm-hmm. So we've been spending a lot of time in London. We've been here 4 times in the last 5 months.
Wow.
So.
How are the air miles?
You know what? I'm such an idiot because I never sign up. You know, they always come up to you with the credit cards and that sort of thing. But I could probably be flying pretty classy right now, but I'm not.
Up the front of the bus, baby. You can be up the front of the bus stretching out with the champagne.
Yeah, not yet. I kind of made that mistake by avoiding them.
So home is Detroit, which is obviously the home of Motown.
Right.
That must have had a huge influence in some sort of way, did it?
Yeah, I mean, it absolutely did. I think it's hard to grow up in Detroit and not be influenced by it, because I think everyone, even if you're not a giant fan of the music, it's something that we're all really proud of. And I've been to the museum about 8 times, even though it's as big as this room. But yeah, I mean, I have my backing singers here, and I got that idea from, you know, the Supremes and having that gang vocally kind of thing. And yeah, I love Motown, and I always try to rip them off whenever possible.
There's a Smokey Robinson story related to you, isn't there? Some sort of connection, isn't
Not
it?
Smokey Robinson. My uncle used to walk Stevie Wonder to school.
Really?
Walk him to classes, because they were from the same neighborhood. And my mom, after we talk about that story, she always has to try and one-up my uncle, so she'll say that she went to school with Jackie Wilson's daughter. And on graduation, he came to school with a mink coat for her to wrap around her, and she said she was just so jealous.
So if your uncle walked Stevie Wonder to school, have you ever met Stevie Wonder?
I've never met him. No, they were in grade school.
All right.
No, I wish.
Okay. Yeah, well, what a legend. And an amazing artist. He's one of those guys who, in most of his albums, he plays most of the instruments.
Absolutely.
Drums, he plays the bass.
Too, yeah.
And you've played tons of instruments as well, don't you?
I have. I'm nowhere near as talented as he is, but a lot of my early recordings, I did most of the instrumentation.
It's like, what do you play?
I play guitar, I play piano and ukulele. And then, you know, I pick up drumsticks and try to play. But, you know, recording, I can do it, but live, you will never catch me playing drums live.
Oh, you might today. You never know. If we had a set of drums there, we would.
Oh, no. Well, see, I brought my drummer. We have 9 people in this room right now, so we brought you an entire party.
It was a little warmer there earlier. We asked the techie guys to turn down a bit of aircon in there. Is it nice and cool now?
It's wonderful. Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
Everyone's good.
Everybody's good. You're classically trained, an opera singer, singer. So that's a nice little tool to take around with you, isn't it?
Yeah. I started taking opera lessons when I was 10 just because, why not? I don't know. My mom had a friend that taught opera, and so that was my first introduction to really singing properly. And Sarah, my backup singer, actually took lessons from the same person. I can't say that it's a giant influence on my songwriting, but I think it's helped me a lot in the long run, and it's kind of ingrained in the way that I sing and perform a little bit.
When you were young, what age were you when you realized this is what I want to do, and I'm not really interested in anything else? This is the road for me.
I've always been writing songs. I think I recorded my first song when I was 15. But I think 17 was when I started missing a ton of school, and it was when I had to make that choice. Do I care about going to college or even graduating high school, or do I want to pursue this? And you can tell which which option I picked.
What did your parents think?
They were always really supportive. My dad is a musician as a hobby. You know, he had a family to support, so it was really cool for him, I think, to kind of share this musical bond with me. And we'd always go to guitar shows and play music in our basement. So I've been very, very lucky to have them, because it was never a question. They were never concerned. They just knew that I was working really hard at something maybe a little different than what most girls my age were doing. But
I'm sure they're quite proud.
I hope so.
Excellent. So you're going to play it first live now, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, how many of you are in that room? There's about 9 or 10, isn't there?
There are 9 at the moment, plus tour manager. So he's just here for, the vibe. He's just bringing up the vibe.
He's bringing the positivity to this studio.
Always.
Very good. Okay, well, let's get to this. Now, you're going to do Choice Notes, which is the little clip we played earlier on there. And you're playing in the Sugar Club tonight, which we'll talk about in a moment.
Wonderful.
So, Alex Winston, have you got a name for the group? Or
Alex Winston, these are the sister wives, but
Sarah and Janet are the sister wives.
Sarah and Janet are the sister wives, and we don't have a name for the boys yet. We have an aquatic theme going on that we're trying to work with. We each have kind of nicknames, but I don't have
Who's the fish?
Well, we're all fish, but everyone has their own nickname, but I should probably think of an aquatic, just main name. I'll let you know next time. You got to check in with us, and I'll let you know if we've decided on something.
Brilliant. Okay, well, I'm looking forward to hearing this. Doing Choice Notes live in our studio today is Alex Winston. In your own time, please.
Sip it over, spit it out, it sounds real nice. I sip it over, spit it out, I'm satisfied. No, Jameson, you should be weighing on my soul now. I turn the music loud, get ready to go. These are my choice notes. It's 3:45, and I'm still on the road. These are my choice notes.
That sounded
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you very much. We got Sarah and Janet bringing up the rear, and we got the Scholl brothers. A couple of people texting in going, they should be called the Scholl brothers, or Alex Winston and the Aquarium. There you go.
Oh, wow. There we go.
That sounds kind of cool, isn't it? There you go. You give them all sort of fishy names now by the end of this tour. There's no doubt about that. So what about an album? Is there something that we can look forward to in the future?
Yeah, actually, a couple of us were just in New York for 2 months. The boys came over with me, and we finished it. It should be out in January. It was a very quick process. We had to write 12 songs in 2 months, which was pretty crazy, but I'm really looking forward to getting it out, and we're definitely going to be playing some of the new stuff live tonight.
Why so long? It's like June now. So you got to package it, get it all, so you got to do all the promo and all that, kind of get it all together?
Yeah, mostly I haven't had a chance to do a lot of the things that I want to do before the album comes out. I want to come over here again. Mm-hmm. I want to travel all over the place, and I'm also doing a little documentary series because I'm really into documentaries and just showing little things that interest me, and I feel like that's a good way of, communicating with fans, and they could send me ideas and documentaries, and I kind of want to go out and explore. And so there's just a bunch that I want to do before. If it was going to come out a bit earlier, and I decided, I think it's a little rushed, and I want to take my time developing and getting out to everybody that wants to come see us.
Because once the album comes out, and then that's it, isn't it? It's the touring and the promo and the madness kind of starts. So what can the fans expect tonight then at the gig in the Sugar Club? What time are you on? About 8:30, 9, is it? Around about that time?
Tour manager? 9, half 9.
I knew he was good for something.
Yeah, I mean, what they can expect is a lot of energy on stage. We like people to have a good time. I'm bouncing all over the place, and sometimes I drag people on stage, so they have to be prepared for that.
Great. Okay, great. Looking forward to the show. Alex Winston, and thanks very much for coming in,
Thank
everybody.
you so
really
much for having us.
It's great to have you all here. And thank you very much once again. Alex Winston, and the album will be out in January, single in the shops at the moment. 9 o'clock tonight, playing at the Sugar Club in Dublin. It's worth going to.
Take that live.